to playing at the top of the order. He's got to deal with the young kid who's got his tail up and he's got some proper rhythm. And he's off the mark.
Have another look at the wicket, Johnny Bairstow. Just that hard length. We saw a similar delivery actually earlier to get rid of Tammy Beaumont. Just that inch in length that entices the batter. A thick outside edge. Johnny Bairstow celebrations for Sonny Baker. How exciting is he to watch?
Well, he'll be involved in the Ashes come winter time. Wonder if he will. People say, oh, well, you're getting too excited about it. Look, this is an 88-mile-an-hour bowler who's obviously very repeatable action. He's fit, raring to go. I hope he gets talked about at least.
He's a smart cricketer as well. He's not just raw pace. Listen to an interview with him and he was talking about how he takes a notebook around with him wherever he goes to training. After the game he will write all the things that he's learned, write about the plans that he wants, and then probably review himself and see if he's executed it. And at the moment, probably give himself a big tick because those lengths are immaculate.
Also, the ball just moving in and to manage to catch the outside edge. Gives the side a bit of, just a bit of fizz about the Manchester Originals in the field off the back of how he's bowling. No wonder he's blowing 9 in a row. Sure, as you say, he's got things that he wants to learn. You want to concentrate. We were speaking to James Anderson in the pod in the last game that the Manchester Originals played, and he just said, keeping on learning. It's one of the things that's kept me going so long. I keep learning and keep evolving. It's 40 plus. It's a good trait to have, but he was a little loose for the first time, and maybe after 9 deliveries, one with a little fatigue as he gets slapped to the boundary for 4 by Steve Smith. 10 balls gone, 6 for 1 Welsh fire.
मैं तो साला कभी वकील बनना ही नहीं चाहता था, पर इस सरचनपुर कोर्ट के भगवान के आगे किसकी चली है?
मंडे से कचहरी आना शुरू कर दे।
बड़ी पुरानी कहानी, बाप की हसरतों में बर्बाद बेटे की जवानी।
एक काला कोट रंग छोड़ता है मेरे भाई। अगर यहाँ से निकला नहीं ना, तो एक दिन मैं भी रंग जाऊंगा।
आज उनकी रेपुटेशन है और वो ये सब अपने बेटे को देना चाहते हैं, तो उसमें क्या गलत है?
तो बाप वकील है, जरूरी है बेटा भी वकील बने।
Skiddy pace from the Cathedral Road end. We've got big boundy pace from the River Taff end in Josh Tong.
Run.
Worked away. Will just be 1. How much can we read into sort of two-paced nature to it a little bit?
Yeah, well, it's a used surface. In the women's game, we saw none of the players really got to grips with it. Even someone like Hayley Matthews, who one of the world's best players at the moment, just couldn't really find her groove. So I think that was a reflection probably on the surface.
It was a yelp that emanated from Steve Smith as that one almost cut him in half.
Saw a bit of turn as well, Daggers, towards the end of the women's game. Some of the wickets that had fallen, Look at the wicket. Sophie Eccleston to Georgia Ellis, a bit of turn away. Be interesting to see what the spinners this evening managed to get. Someone like Tom Hartley, Noor Ahmed as well.
Wide called. Simple decision. And I was speaking to Simon Doyle about this and the fact that Matt Henry is here. And it makes him really odd that he's not playing. You know, he's a world-class operator, is Matt Henry. He's one of my favourite bowlers to watch. But actually on this surface, Chris Green is probably going to be needed for the Welsh Fire. They don't have a huge amount of spin to call on. Up and over, and has it the distance easily. Not often you see them go over the point, and I believe with a successful crowd in the main grandstand.
But it was an interesting shot from Smith. He's taken it off his back foot, just looked like a back foot slap. Not a huge amount of foot movement, but he's let the ball travel to him. Just open the blade. It is a shot.
Serious shot, man. I think it was actually put down in the crowd. Must do better, Cardiff. Wells, slip in place. Slight delay, I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh dear. Now you see, had the crowd caught it, we wouldn't have this delay. But it's hit some bit of concrete and the umpires look as though they're going to change it. That was the bowling side, I keep holding. Never know what it might do.
I reckon it's landed on a bit of the concrete, one of the seats.
Well, come the balls. That's a heck of a briefcase. I don't know why it needs to be, a box of balls needs to be that protected. Sort of thing you keep like electrical equipment in so it doesn't get damaged. So, newer or replacement ball has been selected.
You're in, mate, you're in.
Just a single to complete Josh Tong's first 5 then. 9 runs coming from it. It's 16 for 1. Well, an incredible game down in Southampton. Last ball, 5 needed. And Graham Clark of the Northern Superchargers bludgeons an enormous 6 off bowling of Tamal Mills. Just around about 140, the slower ball. You can see Mills's and the one of Graham Clark. Fabulous win. South Coast for the Superchargers. Oh, that's what it's about.
Oh my God!
Wonderful stuff down there.
Yeah, that must have felt so good. Poor old Tamal Mills, he's normally so good in those situations, isn't he? Just went pace off.
Hadn't even crossed the boundary. I reckon it was probably around about just travelling over mid-arm when Mills put his hands to the skies. Lewis Gregory bowls. Once more, this is carved through the offside by Smith. Hartley, who's a very good boundary rider, cleans up after 2. So, this being the last game of the day, a busy Wednesday in the 100. Southern Brave women, simple win over the Northern Superchargers. Similarly for the Manchester Originals women, they get the win on the board. Superchargers men get the 4 points as well. They go to 2 and 1. The Welsh Fire just need some little spark to get them going.
Yeah, it's such a short competition. You know, as a side, you can't afford to start poorly, chasing results. You think it's going to work best, but you're hoping that players come into the competition in form, but that's a variable that you can never know.
Beating the bat to finish that 5 from Lewis Gregory, just 3 runs conceded, 19 for 1.
उसने हमारे प्रदेश में पैदा